All right, how's everybody doing out there in Math Magic Land? This is Miss Muscarella coming at you, and we are going to take a look at Super FRQ number 6, Part I. So here we are with our integral defined function here, and our integral is defined as g of x equals the integral from 4 to x of f of t dt. Now this figure is composed of one semicircle and then a whole bunch of line segments, 6 of them actually. Now we are being asked to find h prime of 1 in this example. So first, let's just find h prime of x. So h prime of x, we would say g prime and then x squared plus 1. But don't forget, remember, chain rule. So we've got to make sure that we account for the derivative of the inside piece. So the derivative of x squared plus 1, of course, is 2. And I'm just going to write that 2 right out here in front instead of at the end. Now, what we're going to do next is plug in 1. So we're going to have 2 g prime. Now, if I put in 1, square that, plus 1, that's going to give me a result of 2 times g prime of 1 plus 1 is 2. So now I need to take a look at g prime of 2. G prime of 2, based on our function, so let me kind of go over here. So if this is g of x, that's going to mean g prime of x is going to take us right back to good old f of x, right? So, but be careful here because again, that chain rule piece, right here, our upper limit of integration was just x. If that had a number in front of it, then we'd have to apply the derivative of that to come up with a number that would go in front of the f of x part. So for example, like if there was a 4 in front of that, then we'd need to make sure that we multiply whatever f of x is times 4. And most people will put that instead of at the end like that, they'll put that out front. But that's not what we have to worry about in this case. So g prime of x equals f of x, that means I want the y value. So when we are looking at 2, so if I go over here to 2 on my x-axis and look up at my y value is just plain old 2, which is kind of cool. So that's going to be 2 times 2, which ends up just giving me 4. So the value of h prime of 1 is just plain old 4. All right, that's it for this Super FRQ. Thank you, mathletes, for watching. I hope you have a great day. Peace out.